Hey, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to join this Alliance quest real quick and show you guys a couple ins and outs. If you're sort of new to the game, you don't necessarily have to play this map in itself, but it does apply to both Alliance quest and Alliance war, what I'm going to be talking about. As you can see, there are some different colored nodes. Some of them are highlighted in gray, some of them are highlighted in orange, others are in purple. They have different icons on them. I'm just going to be showing you exactly what those mean. Now, if you see these crazy guys right here, that usually means that it is a linked node. What that means is that it feeds other nodes and makes the ones that it's feeding stronger. I mean, it seems pretty intuitive. But a lot of people just go ahead and fight people while they're being fed by these nodes, and you just shouldn't, because whenever you do, you just make things harder on yourself. Now, granted, you can be in certain situations, but that's not what I'm here to talk about, where you should go ahead and fight them. But you need to know the ins and outs of these different nodes. So the first one, most of these are highlighted in gray, and this is a global node. You'll see the incoming is saying that they have an enhanced 25% attack and health. All of the champions, no matter what you do, are going to have these up until you clear that global node. And all you have to do is look around in the map, and you can find it right here with the icon at the top right here. This is the one that has it. It says outgoing of 25% attack and health. So it's outgoing to everyone. That's what a global node is. They're all highlighted in gray. Now, you can also see these other ones, which are orange. These are called local nodes, and they specifically refer to that node only. Some of them are things like this with an enhanced special where it does 30% more damage, or it can be anything from granting poison, enhancing bleeds, enhancing furies, armor ups, things of that nature. It all just depends. So what you want to do before you go into any fight is you want to click on it, or even if you go into a fight, let's say this one that I'm going up against right now, it doesn't necessarily have one, but if I were to enter into it, like I'm doing right now, and I'll fight it here in a second, you can look at their description and everything, and the icon will be right here, and you can just tap on it, and it'll tell you what the enhanced abilities are. So I'm just going to back out of that right now. I could fight it, but there's no point in doing it right now while I'm trying to explain stuff. So that's what those nodes have. They have different descriptions, and they can be different throughout. Now, the one that's most important, as I mentioned plenty of times, are these linked nodes. They will be like right here. They are purple, and if you just click on it, it'll show you exactly where it's feeding towards. It tells you which node it's feeding and what those abilities are going to do. Like this node is feeding this guy, and it is giving him an increased power gain of 100% and a degeneration on the opponent of 0.8% of health per second. So that's something that you'd want to clear before you go in and fight. So I need my teammates to clear that. Probably not going to happen with this new alliance that I've been joining, but we'll see as time unfolds. Anyway, another way that you can check to see, well, I don't want to click on them one at a time. There's a button here in the bottom right side of my screen. It looks exactly like the icon right here. The triangle with the 3 dots shows you the entire flow of the map. Now, the ones that are cleared, it won't show those anymore because they're not applicable. But you can see exactly which ones are being fed by who, and it kind of gives you a game plan as to how you should attack old maps, and that includes Alliance Quest and Alliance War, or even certain chapters in Act 4 and Act 5. You'll be able to see that later, but you just hit that button and you'll see every single one of these. Now, another thing that you notice by hitting that button is you see these node numbers. These are pretty important whenever you start actually having a functioning alliance. Whenever you're doing Alliance Quest and Alliance War, a lot of the time people will tell you, like if you want to know, okay, guys, tell me where I want to go. Where do I need to attack? Usually what they will tell you is they will tell you a node number. So if you were starting at the very beginning, you were all like, all right, I don't know where to go, guys, please direct me. Someone would be like, okay, you should go to node 1. If you don't have that selected, you have no idea where node 1 is. However, that is the outer left path here. It's the only place that you can go. It's very simple, nothing to it. And that's what you need to know. And the reason is because if you know which nodes you need to attack, then, and you've got a grasp of all those different linked globals and local nodes, then you'll know, all right, I need to go before this lane. So before anyone attacks out here, I need to attack 36. Because if I don't attack 36 and someone just goes all the way out here, they have to deal with these. And what does my node give them? It gives them a 200% health increase. They don't need to deal with that. That just means they're going to take a lot longer fighting that person and a lot more potentiality of taking a lot of damage which they don't need to do. So that's why it's important to know about these things. The other thing is you can check up on the status of your teammates by hitting that bottom right symbol of the little shield. It's for your alliance, and it'll tell you the health status, the info of everyone that's joined, and if there are people that are part of the group but haven't joined in for like Alliance War, you'll be able to see if they haven't chosen their characters yet. And of course you can hit info to see what their ratings are, items if they have anything, and if you have a gift badge you can send gifts, which I do have, but I don't know if I want to waste any on anyone right now. But anyway, that's all that I have for you guys at this moment for this little tips for the Alliance Quest and Alliance War, and I hope this helps answer a few questions, and I will see you guys later.